If you've had a corporate job before and you had a boss who micromanaged the living daylights out of you, didn't you just want to fire them? I have personal experience in this before. I once worked at an office and there was one middle management supervisor person who wanted us to run everything by her. She was actually nice, by the way, and I think she meant well when she wanted to do a quality check on all of our outputs. And she wanted to do this before we reported them to the client or the customer. And when we weren't doing things as well as we could have, she gave extensive notes about how we can fix things, almost like a recipe with exact measurements of the ingredients and the precise way of how to mix them together, like she herself would fix it. But then I noticed that when she went on vacation, a lot of the things got done quicker. And when there were client complaints, our team was able to address them fairly quick too. I recall our team hitting our quota for the week that she went on vacation, but weirdly enough, we didn't hit our quotas for output when she was at work. I thought I was the only one noticing this, but one fateful morning when she was on vacation, another coworker said out loud, "Looks like we're going to make quota this week, guys." And the entire team cheered with him. So it wasn't just me seeing the trend. They too saw her as a micromanager that even though she meant well, it was slowing the team down. Fast forward many years later, I built 8.8, a virtual assistant team of 20 plus creatives. Our daily operations consisted of client work and marketing for 8.8 so we can get more clients. I often put myself in the marketing forefront, taking Zoom calls with clients, doing strategy sessions, doing consultant work to help clients delegate their business tasks better. But over time, I became too overwhelmed with the video making process. So I asked the team to help edit the videos. I asked them to post social media content and also repurpose the videos into blogs for our website. Unknowingly, I also became a micromanager myself. I asked the team to run everything by me before anything was published. Also, unfortunately, it took me so long to review the content. I was editing them even after my team edited them already. In short, our videos took so long to process before they were published on YouTube. Our blogs took so long to write before they were posted on our website. And most excruciatingly, our social media contents went through endless revisions before they were lined up on the scheduler app. Many times, my team had their completion reports for me to check and approve on Mondays, but I was so busy with my own personal workload and also procrastinating on reviewing their work that I wasn't able to review their work until Saturday. This put our team off schedule for weeks, and I could tell they were frustrated with me already. I didn't want to become a micromanager. It was embarrassing that the team identified me as the bottleneck in the production line. At one point, one of our team members said, "Lisa, don't you think it's better that you spend more of your time doing the client Zoom calls? We'll take care of the production line so that it doesn't inconvenience you." Okay, I get it. They're trying to fire me. They wanted to fire me from my post, and rightly so, because I was doing a horrible job as a reviewer, as an approver of their work. So I had to step back and think about what I wanted more. Do I want things to be done my way? Or do I want things to be done? Which was more important? I decided that I want things to get done more. I had to learn that my team members had been working with me long enough to know what I liked and didn't like. Also, I had to learn to communicate my preferences more accurately so that my team can make decisions on my behalf. So after brainstorming with the team, we came up with a system that didn't get me fired, thank goodness, but it did remove me from the production line if I was dragging my feet with the review and approval process. After we implemented the new process, our video publishing schedule finally got caught up. Our social media posts were more consistent and our blogs were going out week after week consistently. And I'm so embarrassed because the new system we implemented was super simple. It was very easy to follow, and it made the entire team so much happier that they were trusted to do their work with less of me breathing down their necks. So what's the system, you might ask? But hang on, did you know that anyone who doesn't subscribe to our channel doesn't get notified when we have new videos? I know, crazy, right? So you know what to do, and we're back. Like I said, it's a very simple system. Whenever we needed content to be published, whether it's a video, an infographic, a carousel post, an email newsletter, or whatever form it may be, the team creates this content and then submits them to me for review and approval with this note. If we don't get your approval by or before this date and time, we will publish this content as scheduled. Okay, so what did this do? For example, I assign a video to be edited by the team on Monday, and the video is due to be published on Friday. They spend Tuesday editing the video. They send me their report on Wednesday morning with a note that if I don't give my corrections or feedback by Thursday noon, they will schedule the video to publish on Friday. With the team telling me they need my feedback by or before a specific date and time, I felt more accountable to actually respond to them. Because if I didn't check their work and if any part of it included something that I didn't like, the burden fell on me that I didn't respond in time for them to apply the corrections and keep up with the publishing schedule. It has been 1 year since our team wanted to fire me from my post. I'm still here, and I reply or respond much faster when they had contents for me to approve or an SOP change in our team's operations that they wanted me to review. Overall, I had to face the difficult reality that my team is now better without me. I had to accept that they've gotten more and more confident in their decision-making skills as well as their technical or design skills too. But they would not reach this point if I gave up on them before. When they were still new as virtual assistants, graphic designers, or writers and video editors, there were times when they doubted their own work and they wanted me to check and give feedback, which I did. I gave them my honest critique in the kindest way I can without making them lose their enthusiasm to learn. Because giving feedback is also an art. If you just go around telling everybody, "You suck, your work sucks, you will never be a good virtual assistant," well, just a heads up, your team won't stick around long. You'll end up training a new virtual assistant every 2 to 3 months, only for them to quit on you. So lesson learned, identify the bottleneck in your business. You won't like it when you find out that you're the bottleneck, but more often than not, you are. As soon as you realize you're slowing things down, evaluate what matters more to you. Do you want things to get done, or do you want things to be done your way? Micromanaging will not just overwhelm you, it will also cost your team's trust, because when you overthink your role and function and it takes you too long to execute what you're meant to do, it is obstructing your team's productivity. So find a team or build a team that will be loyal to your success. Now, I cannot emphasize this enough. Here's a quote from Richard Branson, and he said, "Train people well enough so they can leave. Treat them well enough so they don't have to." Try this for once in your business. Train your team to have your decision-making skills and your ability to put out fires when they ignite in your business. Teach them to solve problems when you're not around by putting systems in place for incidents that can potentially occur. I know this is not an overnight thing you can build, but once you've committed to actually building this into your business, you'll be surprised and also happy to realize that later on, your team will need you less and less because they are running your business without you breathing down their necks. That lets you have more time for yourself to be creative, to think up of new products, to network with new potential customers, and maybe even go on vacation without bringing your laptop with you. Why do you think the most successful and wealthiest business owners are posting so many vacation photos on their social media? Do they ever go to work? How are they making all that money to afford 2 vacations in 1 quarter? Well, it's not really the money. They've just built a team to run their business so well that they can afford to be on vacation anytime they want. If this is something you want for your business, instead of being overwhelmed, overworked, and under-earning your worth, give task delegation a try. Find a team or build your team and start outsourcing tasks that are no longer within your personal full capacity. But before you click to watch the next video, go to 8.8.net/next step to download our free guide. This will help you if you're struggling with task overwhelm. See you there.